I dare you to disappear for 6 months. Lessons that can change your life in 6 months. Stoic philosophy. To be calm is the highest achievement of the self. What if disappearing for 6 months could change your life? Imagine stepping away from the noise, leaving behind social media, toxic relationships, and your soul-sucking job. Focus solely on your dreams and radical self-transformation. I dare you to step off the grid, embrace discomfort, and emerge as a completely new person. Are you ready to see how far you can go? 6 months ago, I did it. I quit my job, deleted social media, and took a break from everyone. It was tough at first, but I found a new version of myself. I started a passion project, got in the best shape of my life, and found the clarity I desperately needed. This journey is for those ready to reclaim their lives. Are you brave enough to disappear and discover your true self? Let's dive into the most transformative 6 months of your life. Welcome to Stoic in Your Life. 1. Cut off social media completely. What we do now echoes in eternity. Marcus Aurelius. Have you ever considered what life would be like without the constant bombardment of social media? Social media is a cesspool of narcissism and manufactured reality, designed to keep you hooked, anxious, and endlessly comparing yourself to others. It's like a digital drug, and many of us are addicts. It's time for an intervention, a chance to reclaim our lives and minds. Cutting off social media isn't just a detox, it's a revolution. Imagine a world where you no longer waste hours scrolling through filtered lives, where your worth isn't measured in likes and comments, and where your thoughts are truly your own. This step is about living a life unfiltered, raw, and real. 6 months ago, I took the plunge and deleted all my social media accounts. Initially, it felt like I was amputating a part of myself. I had grown so accustomed to the constant buzz of notifications, the dopamine hits from likes, and the validation from comments. But then a strange thing happened. I began living my own life, instead of watching others live theirs. I realized how much of my self-worth was tied to the digital approval of people I barely knew. Without the constant comparison, I found confidence in my own journey. I read more books, spent more quality time with loved ones, and actually experienced moments instead of just capturing them for a virtual audience. I became more present, more focused, and infinitely happier. The silence was deafening at first, but in that quiet, I found clarity. My creativity surged as I no longer felt the need to conform to trending topics or popular opinions. I rediscovered passions I had long forgotten, passions buried under the weight of social media expectations. Most people waste countless hours scrolling, comparing, and getting nothing productive done. Redirecting that time into real-world skills and self-improvement can be revolutionary. Social media addiction is a silent epidemic, robbing you of your time, mental health, and genuine connections. By cutting it off, you're not just reclaiming hours in your day, you're reclaiming your life. Breaking free from social media's grip isn't easy, but it is one of the most liberating things you can do. Your mind deserves better than to be a battleground for likes and shares. Your life deserves to be lived, not just posted. He who is brave is free, said Seneca. Taking the bold step to cut off social media is an act of bravery and self-liberation. It allows you to reclaim your mind from the clutches of algorithms that profit off your insecurities and gives you the freedom to live a more authentic and fulfilling life. Now imagine directing that energy towards something that genuinely enriches your life. Whether it's picking up a new hobby, spending quality time with loved ones, or pursuing a long-forgotten passion, the impact can be profound. The unexamined life is not worth living, said Socrates. By examining your relationship with social media and choosing to step away, you begin a journey of self-discovery and personal growth that is far more rewarding than any number of likes or comments could ever be. It's important to remember that breaking free from social media's grip won't be easy. It requires determination, resilience, and a willingness to confront the discomfort that comes with change. But the rewards are immeasurable. You'll find yourself more present, more engaged, and more in tune with your own needs and desires. Your mind will no longer be a battleground for likes and shares, but a sanctuary for creativity, thought, and genuine connection. In the words of Epictetus, "No man is free who is not master of himself." By taking control of your digital habits, you become the master of your own life. You create space for meaningful experiences, deeper connections, and true happiness. So, are you ready to cut the cord and see just how far you can go without the digital chains? Trust me, the world looks a lot brighter when you're seeing it through your own eyes, not through a screen. The journey won't be easy, but it will be worth it. Embrace the challenge and discover the freedom that comes with living a life unfiltered and true to yourself. 2. Change your environment completely. Your environment shapes your behavior more than you might realize. Living in the same place, surrounded by the same people, and adhering to the same routines can trap you in a cycle of mediocrity. If you truly want to transform your life, it's essential to disrupt your surroundings dramatically. Staying within your comfort zone is a slow death. True growth requires radical change. Uprooting yourself from everything familiar and plunging into a completely new environment is not just a change of scenery. It's a seismic shift in perspective. Changing your environment forces you to adapt, grow, and reinvent yourself. It's about breaking free from the chains of familiarity that keep you tethered to your old self. It's a declaration of independence from the status quo, a bold step towards uncharted territory. 3 years ago, I was trapped in a city that felt like a never-ending loop of monotony. The same streets, the same faces, the same routines. I was suffocating under the weight of familiarity. So I made a radical decision. I moved to a new country where I didn't know a soul. The first few weeks were a whirlwind of culture shock, language barriers, and homesickness. But as the initial discomfort faded, I began to thrive in this new environment. I was forced to step out of my comfort zone every single day. I had to learn a new language, navigate a different culture, and build a new social network from scratch. This experience taught me resilience, adaptability, and the value of human connection. I discovered passions I never knew I had, explored new career opportunities, and developed a newfound appreciation for life's complexities. The transformation was profound. I became more confident, resourceful, and open-minded. The challenges I faced in my new environment pushed me to grow in ways I never thought possible. My perspective on life broadened, and I learned to embrace uncertainty and change as essential parts of personal growth. Many people feel stuck in a rut, trapped by their surroundings. The daily grind, familiar faces, and repetitive routines can stifle creativity and personal development. Changing your environment can be the catalyst for profound transformation. It forces you to adapt, think differently, and reinvent yourself. We are the architects of our own lives, and sometimes the most powerful changes come from disrupting the foundations we've built. Our environments shape us more than we realize, and by changing them, we unlock new dimensions of ourselves. It's about more than just physical relocation. It's a journey of self-discovery and growth. By stepping out of the familiar, we confront our fears, challenge our limits, and discover our true potential. Change your environment, and you change your life. Embrace the unknown, and you'll find that the path to your most authentic self lies just beyond the borders of your comfort zone. Start by evaluating your current environment. Are you surrounded by negativity? Are your surroundings limiting your growth? If so, consider making a change. This doesn't necessarily mean moving to a new country. It could be as simple as changing your living space, finding a new job, or seeking out new social circles. Moving to a new city or country, however, can be particularly powerful. It offers a fresh start, free from the constraints of your past. It's an opportunity to immerse yourself in new cultures, ideas, and experiences. The challenges you face will build resilience and character, and the new experiences will ignite creativity and passion. Imagine the possibilities if you removed yourself from the environment that's been holding you back. New places bring new opportunities, new connections, and new perspectives. So, are you ready to break free from the chains of familiarity and embark on a journey of transformation? To relate this to modern life, consider the times you felt most alive and engaged. Were they moments of routine, or were they when you faced new challenges and environments? Our world today is full of distractions and comfort zones that keep us stagnant. By consciously choosing to change your environment, you take control of your life's direction. Ask yourself, what is holding you back right now? Is it a toxic work environment, unfulfilling relationships, or a lack of new experiences? When you change your surroundings, you force yourself to grow, adapt, and develop in ways you never thought possible. It's not just about moving physically, but mentally and emotionally stepping into new territories. Man cannot remake himself without suffering, for he is both the marble and the sculptor. Alexis Carrel. This profound insight reminds us that true transformation comes with discomfort. Yet it's within this discomfort that we find our strength and potential. Reflect on your current state. Are you merely existing, or are you truly living? The distinction often lies in your willingness to embrace change and seek new environments that challenge and inspire you. Whether it's a new job, a different city, or even changing your daily routine, these shifts can lead to remarkable personal growth. Consider the growth that comes from new experiences, how meeting new people, learning new skills, and facing new challenges can enrich your life. Adapt what is useful, reject what is useless, and add what is specifically your own. Bruce Lee. This approach is crucial when changing your environment. It's about taking the best from new experiences and integrating them into your life while discarding what no longer serves you. Each new environment offers unique lessons and opportunities. Embrace them fully and watch how they transform you. The journey of personal transformation is ongoing, and each step, no matter how challenging, brings you closer to your most authentic self. 3. Read a book a week, no excuses. To be calm is the highest achievement of the self. Zen proverb. Now, imagine the impact of reading a book a week on your life. Watching Netflix, scrolling through TikTok, and binge-watching YouTube are colossal wastes of time when you could be feeding your mind with literature that could change your life. Your brain is rotting from consuming endless junk content, and it's time to reclaim it with the power of books. A year ago, I decided to embark on the journey of reading a book a week. At first, it felt daunting. The sheer volume of pages seemed insurmountable. But as I persisted, something incredible happened. I found myself immersed in worlds and ideas far beyond my daily experiences. I read everything from philosophy and psychology to biographies and science fiction. Each book was a journey, a conversation with the greatest minds of history and the present. I noticed significant changes in my thinking, my problem-solving abilities, and even my conversations. I became more articulate, more insightful, and more creative. My worldview expanded, and I felt more equipped to tackle the challenges of life with a well-rounded perspective. Most people complain about not having enough time, yet they spend hours each day on mindless entertainment. The average person watches several hours of TV or spends time on social media every day. By simply reallocating some of this time to reading, you can finish a book a week. It's not about having time, it's about making time and prioritizing your intellectual growth. Start by setting a realistic reading goal. Choose books that genuinely interest you and mix genres to keep things exciting. Utilize every spare moment. Read during your commute, in waiting rooms, or before bed. Audiobooks can be a great way to consume books while on the go. Reading is more than a hobby. It's a lifeline to the vast expanse of human knowledge and creativity. In a world bombarded with superficial content, books offer a sanctuary for deep thought and reflection. They challenge our minds, inspire our hearts, and awaken our souls. By committing to reading a book a week, you are making a powerful statement. You choose depth over shallowness, knowledge over ignorance, and growth over stagnation. Embrace this challenge and watch as your world transforms with each turn of the page. Think of how successful individuals like Bill Gates and Elon Musk Dedicate significant time to reading. Gates reads about 50 books a year, and Musk has attributed much of his knowledge to reading. If they can find time to read despite their busy schedules, so can you. This habit of regular reading can enhance your understanding of the world, improve your problem-solving skills, and provide a continuous source of inspiration and motivation. Ask yourself, how much more could you achieve if you redirected the time spent on social media or watching TV to reading? How could your perspective on life change if you engaged with the thoughts of great philosophers, scientists, and storytellers? The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing, said Socrates. Embracing this mindset through reading opens your mind to endless possibilities and new ways of thinking. It's important to remember that the journey of reading a book a week won't always be easy. It requires discipline, commitment, and a genuine desire to grow. But the rewards are immeasurable. You'll find yourself more knowledgeable, more empathetic, and more capable of navigating life's challenges. Your mind will become a treasure trove of ideas, insights, and wisdom that you can draw upon in any situation. By setting a realistic reading goal and sticking to it, you take control of your intellectual development. This practice isn't just about acquiring information. It's about transforming your mindset and expanding your horizons. Each book you read is a step towards becoming a more informed, thoughtful, and well-rounded individual. In the words of Francis Bacon, reading maketh a full man, conference a ready man, and writing an exact man. By incorporating reading into your daily routine, you equip yourself with the tools needed for personal and professional success. You become more articulate in expressing your thoughts, more confident in your knowledge, and more inspired to pursue your passions. The journey won't be easy, but it will be worth it. Embrace the challenge and watch as your world expands with each turn of the page. Remember, your mind is your most valuable asset. Nurture it with the wisdom of books, and you'll discover a world of possibilities beyond your wildest dreams. 4. Pursue financial independence aggressively. Let's talk about the power of financial independence and how it can transform your life. The traditional financial system is designed to keep you indebted and dependent, ensuring you remain a compliant worker bee. Debt is a form of modern-day slavery, and living paycheck to paycheck is a trap that prevents you from realizing your true potential. The idea that you need to toil away for decades just to enjoy a few golden years of retirement is a lie perpetuated by those who profit from your labor. It's time to break free and take control of your financial destiny. Imagine waking up every day knowing that you don't owe anyone a penny, that your financial future is secure, and that you have the freedom to pursue your passions without the constant worry of bills and debt. Financial independence isn't just a goal. It's a revolutionary act of self-liberation. It's about rejecting the chains of financial dependency and reclaiming your time and energy. While others remain trapped in the cycle of consumption and debt, you will be charting a path to true freedom. A few years ago, I was like many others, drowning in debt, living paycheck to paycheck and feeling utterly trapped. I had student loans, credit card debt, and a car payment that seemed like a financial noose. The stress was overwhelming, and the idea of financial independence seemed like a distant dream. But I decided enough was enough. I made a plan to aggressively pursue financial independence. I started by cutting all unnecessary expenses. I sold my car and began using public transportation and biking, which not only saved money but also improved my health. I moved to a smaller, more affordable apartment and adopted a minimalist lifestyle. I also took on side gigs to increase my income, working nights and weekends to pay down my debt faster. Every extra dollar went toward paying off debt. I created a strict budget and tracked every penny. It was tough, and there were sacrifices, but the sense of progress was invigorating. Once my debt was gone, I focused on building an emergency fund and then started investing. I maxed out my retirement accounts, invested in low-cost index funds, and even explored real estate opportunities. The transformation was remarkable. With no debt and a growing investment portfolio, I felt a sense of freedom and security I had never known. I no longer worried about unexpected expenses or job loss. I had the freedom to pursue projects that genuinely interested me and aligned with my passions. The peace of mind and control over my life were worth every sacrifice I made. Many people live with financial anxiety, constantly worried about bills, debt, and unexpected expenses. The fear of losing a job or facing a financial emergency can be paralyzing. Pursuing financial independence aggressively can alleviate this stress and provide a sense of security and freedom. It's about making your money work for you and gaining control over your future. Start by assessing your current financial situation. Track your spending, create a budget, and identify areas where you can cut costs. Educate yourself about personal finance and investing. Pay off high-interest debt first, then build an emergency fund. Once you're debt-free, start investing as much as you can. Focus on building multiple streams of income through investments, side hustles, or passive income sources. The pursuit of financial independence is more than just a strategy for economic freedom. It is an act of self-empowerment. It's about reclaiming your life from the clutches of a system that profits from your perpetual insecurity. It's about building a future where your choices are not dictated by financial necessity, but by your passions and values. Think of financial independence as a means to reclaim your time and energy. When you are not shackled by debt and financial worry, you can focus on what truly matters to you, whether it's spending time with loved ones, pursuing a passion project, or simply enjoying the peace of mind that comes from knowing you're financially secure. The journey to financial independence requires discipline, sacrifice, and perseverance. But the rewards are immeasurable. As Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. By taking control of your finances, you take control of your life. You are no longer at the mercy of external circumstances, but are empowered to make choices that align with your values and goals. This sense of autonomy and self-determination is invaluable and can lead to a more fulfilling and meaningful life. The path may be challenging, but the destination is worth it. Embrace the journey and watch as your life transforms one step at a time. The power to change your life is in your hands. Seize it and build the future you deserve. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Comment below with a simple yes if you believe that spending time in solitude can lead to personal growth. 5. Develop a new skill intensively. Now, let's discuss the transformative power of developing a new skill intensively. The education system has often failed us by producing compliant workers rather than fostering creative thinkers. This system leaves many of us stuck in a cycle where our skills plateau and our potential remains untapped. To truly excel and break free from mediocrity, you must take matters into your own hands and commit to developing a new skill intensively. This means ignoring outdated societal norms and embracing continuous learning. Imagine mastering a new skill that can dramatically change your life, open doors to new opportunities, and set you apart in a world where mediocrity is the norm. Developing a new skill isn't just a hobby, it's a strategic rebellion against stagnation. It's about pushing your boundaries, unlocking hidden talents, and redefining what you're capable of. While others may be content with their comfortable routines, you will be investing in your personal evolution and future success. 2 years ago, I decided to learn programming from scratch. I had no background in tech, and the idea of writing code seemed as foreign as learning a new language. But I was determined to break out of my professional plateau and pivot into a more dynamic career. I enrolled in an intensive online boot camp, dedicating hours each day to studying and practicing. The first few weeks were brutal. I felt overwhelmed, lost, and doubted whether I could ever grasp the concepts. But I persisted, breaking down complex topics into manageable chunks and seeking help from online communities and mentors. As I began to understand the basics, a new world of possibilities opened up. I created small projects, each one more ambitious than the last, building confidence and proficiency along the way. After 6 months of intense learning, I was proficient enough to build my own applications and contribute to open-source projects. This new skill not only revitalized my career but also empowered me with a sense of accomplishment and self-sufficiency. I transitioned into a tech role that offered better pay, more flexibility, and greater job satisfaction. The process of learning a new skill taught me resilience, problem-solving, and the importance of continuous growth. Many people feel stuck in their careers or personal lives because they stop learning and growing. The comfort of routine and the fear of failure prevent them from exploring new skills. However, dedicating time to develop a new skill can be a game changer. It opens up new career opportunities, enhances personal development, and increases your value in the marketplace. Start by identifying a skill that excites you and aligns with your long-term goals. It could be anything from learning a new language, mastering a musical instrument, acquiring digital marketing skills, or diving into data analysis. The key is to immerse yourself fully. Set clear, achievable goals and create a structured plan. Dedicate specific hours each day to practice and study. Leverage online resources, join communities, and find mentors who can guide you. Developing a new skill intensively is a profound act of self-investment. It's a commitment to your future, a declaration of your potential, and a refusal to settle for mediocrity. In a rapidly changing world, continuous learning and adaptability are crucial. By mastering a new skill, you not only enhance your capabilities, but also expand your horizons, boost your confidence, and position yourself for greater success. Consider the story of Elon Musk, who taught himself rocket science by reading books and consulting experts, ultimately founding SpaceX. His commitment to continuous learning exemplifies how mastering new skills can lead to groundbreaking achievements. Ask yourself, what skills have you always wanted to learn but never pursued? What passions have you ignored due to the comfort of your current routine? Embracing the challenge of learning a new skill can transform your life in unimaginable ways. The empowerment that comes from turning a weakness into a strength, from transforming uncertainty into expertise, is unparalleled. Every hour you invest in learning is a step towards a more fulfilling and accomplished life. The journey of mastering a new skill is not just about the end result, but the growth, resilience, and discipline you develop along the way. So, challenge yourself to step out of your comfort zone and dive deep into learning something new. Embrace the discomfort of being a beginner, celebrate small victories, and stay committed to your growth. As Epictetus wisely said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." By reacting to the challenge of learning with determination and enthusiasm, you open the door to a world of possibilities. The skills you acquire will be tools that shape your future, open new doors, and redefine what you thought was possible. The time to start is now. Dive in and discover the extraordinary potential that lies within you. In today's fast-paced world, the ability to adapt and continuously learn is more critical than ever. With technology evolving at a rapid pace and industries constantly changing, the skills that are in demand today might not be the same tomorrow. Committing to lifelong learning, you not only stay relevant but also become a more versatile and valuable individual in both your professional and personal life. Imagine how different your life could be if you took the time to develop a skill that could open new career opportunities or help you pursue a passion project. The possibilities are endless, and the only limit is your willingness to invest in yourself. The journey of developing a new skill is challenging, but the rewards are worth it. Every step you take, every hour you invest, brings you closer to a more accomplished and fulfilling life. The time to act is now. Seize the opportunity to grow, evolve, and transform yourself through the power of learning. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Take that step today and start your journey towards mastering a new skill and changing your life for the better. 6. Cut ties with toxic people. The only way to make sense out of change is to plunge into it, move with it, and join the dance. Alan Watts. When you take a close look at the people in your life, You might find that some of them are dragging you down instead of lifting you up. Maintaining relationships with toxic individuals is like drinking poison in small doses. It slowly kills your spirit, drains your energy, and keeps you from reaching your full potential. It's time to take a hard look at your social circle and cut ties with anyone who brings negativity into your life, no matter how close they might be. Imagine a life where you're no longer weighed down by the negativity, drama, and manipulative behavior of toxic people. It's not just about creating a positive environment, it's about reclaiming your mental and emotional well-being. Cutting ties with toxic people isn't an act of cruelty, it's an act of self-respect. While others might cling to destructive relationships out of fear or guilt, you will be making a bold stand for your happiness and personal growth. A few years ago, I was entangled in a web of toxic relationships, friends who constantly criticized and belittled me, family members who manipulated and controlled me, and colleagues who undermined my efforts at every turn. I was emotionally exhausted and felt like I was suffocating under the weight of their negativity. One day, after a particularly draining encounter, I decided I'd had enough. I sat down and made a list of the people in my life who were toxic. It was a painful realization to see how many there were, and it was even more daunting to think about cutting ties with them. But I knew it was necessary for my mental health and personal growth. I started with the easiest ones, distant acquaintances and colleagues. I gradually distanced myself, stopped engaging in unnecessary conversations, and focused on building relationships with more positive and supportive individuals. Then came the harder ones, close friends and family members. I had honest, albeit difficult conversations about how their behavior affected me and why I needed to distance myself. Some understood and changed, but others did not, and I had to let them go. The immediate aftermath was tough. There were feelings of guilt, loneliness, and doubt. But as time passed, I began to feel lighter, more at peace, and more in control of my life. The absence of constant negativity allowed me to focus on my goals and well-being. I found myself surrounded by people who genuinely supported and uplifted me, which had a profound impact on my overall happiness and productivity. Many people remain in toxic relationships out of fear of loneliness, obligation, or the misguided belief that they can change others. However, staying in such relationships can have severe consequences on your mental and emotional health. It can hinder your personal growth, destroy your self-esteem, and create a constant state of stress and unhappiness. To start this process, first identify the toxic people in your life. Pay attention to how you feel after interactions with them. For acquaintances and colleagues, gradually reduce contact and set clear boundaries. For closer relationships, have honest conversations about how their behavior affects you. Be prepared for resistance, but remember that your well-being comes first. Seek support from friends, a therapist, or a support group to navigate this challenging process. Cutting ties with toxic people is an act of self-love and empowerment. It's about recognizing your worth and refusing to allow anyone to diminish it. Toxic relationships can be a silent killer of dreams, ambitions, and mental peace. By removing these negative influences, you create space for positivity, growth, and genuine connections. Picture a life where you are surrounded by people who inspire, support, and uplift you. It's a transformative experience that can lead to immense personal growth and happiness. You deserve to live in an environment that nurtures your soul and encourages your aspirations. Cutting ties with toxic people is a bold step towards reclaiming your life and investing in your future well-being. Embrace the discomfort of letting go and trust that this decision will lead to a more fulfilling and happier life. As you navigate this process, remember that you are not alone. There are countless others who have taken this brave step and emerged stronger, more resilient, and more at peace. He who has a why to live can bear almost anyhow, said Friedrich Nietzsche. Find your why and let it guide you through this journey of transformation. The process won't be easy, but it will be worth it. Your mental and emotional health are invaluable, and taking steps to protect them is a testament to your strength and self-respect. Cutting ties with toxic people is not just about eliminating negativity. It's about making room for positive influences and healthy relationships that will help you grow and thrive. It's about taking control of your life and making choices that align with your values and goals. It's about creating a life where you are free to pursue your dreams and be your authentic self. Remember, you have the power to change your environment and the people you allow into your life. Make the decision today to surround yourself with those who bring out the best in you. The journey may be challenging, but the rewards are immeasurable. Trust in the process and take the first step towards a brighter, more fulfilling future. Each lesson we discuss, becoming financially independent, intensively developing new skills, cutting ties with toxic people, and more, are not just suggestions, but powerful catalysts for profound metamorphosis. Change is inherently uncomfortable, and it's easy to remain in the familiarity of mediocrity. However, greatness requires stepping into the unknown and embracing the challenges that come with it. The discomfort you feel is a sign that you are growing and pushing past your limits. Let it fuel your determination rather than deter your progress. Every decision you make should be a reflection of your self-worth. By prioritizing financial independence, you're declaring that you value your future stability and freedom. By developing new skills, you're investing in your personal and professional growth. By cutting ties with toxic people, you're choosing your mental and emotional well-being. These are acts of self-respect and love. The path to transformation is not a sprint, it's a marathon. There will be moments of doubt, setbacks, and frustration, but remember why you started. Keep your vision clear and stay committed to your goals. The sacrifices you make now will pay off tenfold in the future. Each small step forward is progress, and each challenge overcome is a testament to your resilience. You don't have to go through this journey alone. Surround yourself with like-minded individuals who inspire and support you. Join communities, find mentors, and seek guidance when needed. Positive relationships can provide encouragement, accountability, and valuable insights as you navigate your path. Acknowledge and celebrate your achievements along the way, no matter how small they may seem. Each milestone is a victory and a step closer to your ultimate transformation. Celebrating these moments keeps you motivated and reminds you of your progress. Regularly take time to reflect on your journey. Assess what's working, what's not, and where you can improve. Be flexible and willing to adjust your strategies. Personal growth is an evolving process, and being adaptable is key to sustained success. The journey you're embarking on is not just about achieving specific goals. It's about evolving into the best version of yourself. It's about breaking free from the chains of mediocrity and stepping into a life of purpose, passion, and fulfillment. The power to transform your life lies within you, and the next 6 months are your opportunity to unleash it. Think about this. 6 months from now, you could look back and see how far you've come. Financially secure, skillfully adept, surrounded by positivity, and thriving in an environment that nurtures your growth. This vision can become your reality if you dare to take the bold steps required. So, here's to the next 6 months of relentless pursuit of greatness. Embrace the journey with courage, discipline, and an unwavering belief in your potential. The road ahead is challenging but immensely rewarding. Your future self will thank you for the choices you make today. Go forth, transform, and live the life you've always dreamed of. Don't wait for the perfect moment to start. Begin now. Take the first step towards your transformation today. Set your goals, make your plan, and commit to the journey. You have the power to change your life in 6 months. It starts with a single decisive action. Are you ready to disappear for 6 months and reemerge stronger, wiser, and more fulfilled than ever before? The journey awaits. Remember the words of Marcus Aurelius. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Embrace the obstacles, for they are the path to your transformation. Discover the golden rules that can change your life. Life often doesn't go as planned. Instead of feeling trapped by unexpected circumstances, you can adopt specific strategies to shift your mindset and make meaningful changes. Let's dive into the principles that can help you cultivate a more positive outlook and transform your life. 1. The right choice is more important than effort. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Aristotle. Discovering the golden rules that can change your life starts with understanding the importance of making the right choices. While effort is crucial, the decisions you make set the direction for your journey. Choices determine your path, and effort is the fuel that drives you forward. In life, you'll encounter many crossroads, and if you lack the courage or wisdom to choose wisely, no amount of effort will lead you to success. The first step towards achieving your goals is having the bravery to make bold decisions. This requires training yourself to think analytically and evaluate situations from multiple perspectives. Instead of relying on gut feelings, base your decisions on solid reasoning and evidence. Develop the ability to assess the potential outcomes of your choices and consider how they align with your long-term goals. In modern life, we're often overwhelmed with options, making it easy to feel paralyzed by indecision. However, by honing your decision-making skills, you can navigate life's complexities with confidence. Remember, each choice you make is a stepping stone on your path to success. Embrace the power of thoughtful decision-making and let it guide you to a fulfilling and purposeful life. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Comment below with a simple yes if you agree that making the right choices is more important than sheer effort. 2. Time is gold. Time is what we want most, but what we use worst. William Penn. Understanding the true value of time is one of the most important lessons you can learn in life. Think of time as a precious currency deposited daily into your personal account. Each morning you're given 86,400 seconds to spend as you wish, but unlike money, time cannot be saved, transferred, or borrowed. Once a second passes, it's gone forever. Therefore, it's crucial to use your time wisely to achieve your goals and lead a fulfilling life. Start by recognizing that every second counts. Prioritize your tasks by focusing on what truly matters to you. Ask yourself, what activities bring you closer to your goals? What habits contribute to your well-being? By identifying your priorities, you can allocate your time more effectively. If you aim to advance in your career, dedicate specific hours to developing new skills or networking. If personal health is a priority, ensure you allocate time for exercise, proper nutrition, and rest. Remember, taking care of your body and mind is fundamental to utilizing your time effectively. Consider the impact of your daily habits on your time management. Are there activities that waste your time or distract you from your goals? Social media, television, and other forms of entertainment can be enjoyable, but they often consume more time than we realize. Evaluate how you spend your free time and make conscious decisions to limit activities that don't contribute to your growth or happiness. Instead, invest time in reading, learning, and engaging in meaningful conversations that enrich your life. Another essential aspect of time management is setting realistic goals and breaking them down into manageable tasks. When you set clear, achievable objectives, it's easier to stay focused and motivated. Use tools like planners or digital calendars to organize your schedule and keep track of deadlines. By visualizing your tasks and progress, you can ensure that you stay on course and make the most of your time. Moreover, embrace the power of saying no. Often, we commit to too many obligations, spreading ourselves thin and reducing the quality of our efforts. It's okay to decline requests or opportunities that don't align with your priorities. By doing so, you protect your time and energy, allowing you to concentrate on what truly matters. Remember, your time is your most valuable asset, and it's up to you to guard it fiercely. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by the demands of work, family, and social obligations. However, by practicing effective time management, you can create a balanced and fulfilling life. Reflect on how you currently spend your time and identify areas for improvement. It's also important to foster positive thoughts and a growth mindset. How you perceive and react to situations can significantly impact your productivity and happiness. By maintaining a positive attitude and focusing on solutions rather than problems, You can navigate challenges more effectively and make better use of your time. The key is in not spending time, but in investing it, said Stephen R. Covey. Treat each moment as an investment in your future and make choices that yield the highest returns in terms of personal growth and satisfaction. As you reflect on these principles, consider how you can apply them to your daily life. What changes can you make to ensure you're using your time effectively? How can you prioritize tasks to align with your long-term goals and values? Engaging with these questions can help you gain clarity and take actionable steps towards a more purposeful life. 3. Mistakes are not as scary as they seem. Mistakes are some of the most valuable teachers in life. Reflecting on and learning from them allows you to grow and mature. Every error you make provides an opportunity to improve and make better decisions in the future. Instead of seeing mistakes as punishments or sources of suffering, embrace them as experiences that contribute to your personal development. Negative emotions about failure can trap you in a cycle of fear and hesitation. Instead, approach each situation with confidence, knowing you did your best. Whether or not the results meet your expectations, the experience itself is invaluable. Let me share a story that illustrates this point. A young entrepreneur started her first business with high hopes, only to see it fail within a year. Instead of giving up, she analyzed what went wrong, learned from her mistakes, and started another business. This time, she was more prepared and aware of potential pitfalls. Her new business flourished, and she attributes her success to the lessons learned from her initial failure. This story highlights that the path to success often involves navigating through mistakes and failures. Now think about a mistake you made recently. What did it teach you? How can you use that lesson to improve your future decisions? Engage with these questions to better understand the value of your experiences and share your thoughts in the comments. View your mistakes not as setbacks but as stepping stones to a more informed and mature self. Remember, every mistake carries a lesson that brings you closer to achieving your goals. Embrace your journey, learn from each stumble, and watch as you grow stronger and wiser with each step. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Comment below with one word. Family. Let's spread some positivity. 4. Step back to leap forward. Sometimes the path ahead seems insurmountable, and you feel drained. Instead of pushing forward blindly, the wisest move might be to step back, gather your strength, and plan your next move more strategically. This principle of stepping back to leap forward is a golden rule that can bring success and efficiency in any aspect of life. Marcus Aurelius, a renowned Stoic philosopher, once said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This quote beautifully illustrates that obstacles, when approached correctly, can become the very path to our goals. Don't just focus on immediate benefits and lose sight of your long-term goals. In modern life, it's easy to get caught up in the pursuit of quick wins, whether it's in your career, personal projects, or even health goals. However, true success often requires a more strategic approach. When you find yourself lacking resources or feeling overwhelmed, it's not a sign of weakness to take a step back. Instead, see it as an opportunity to reassess your strategy, regain your strength, and mobilize your resources more effectively. Think of it like a boxer who steps back in the ring not to retreat, but to find the right moment to strike. Consider this scenario. You've been working non-stop on a project, but you're hitting roadblocks and your productivity is plummeting. Instead of pushing through with diminishing returns, take a deliberate pause. Use this time to reflect on your progress, identify what's not working, and come up with a refined plan. This break can rejuvenate your mind and body, enabling you to return with renewed vigor and a clearer strategy. Albert Einstein wisely noted, "Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results." By stepping back, you avoid the trap of repeating ineffective actions and instead pave the way for a more calculated and successful leap forward. In your daily life, this principle can be applied to various situations. Are you feeling burned out at work? Taking a vacation or a short break can recharge your batteries and lead to greater productivity when you return. Struggling with a personal goal, like getting in shape? Sometimes, reevaluating your approach and perhaps seeking new guidance or methods can lead to better results than just persisting with the same routine. Reflect on your own life. Are there areas where you're pushing too hard without seeing progress? How might stepping back help you leap forward more effectively? Engage with these questions and share your thoughts, as discussing them can lead to valuable insights and strategies. Embracing the principle of stepping back to leap forward can transform your approach to challenges and goals. It's about being strategic, preserving your resources, and making calculated moves that ensure long-term success. Remember, the most successful leaps often start with a thoughtful step back. So, the next time you face an obstacle, pause, reflect, and prepare to leap forward with renewed strength and clarity. 5. Yesterday is the past, tomorrow is a mystery, today is a gift. Consider this. Dwelling on past issues or constantly worrying about the future traps your mind in a state of anxiety and regret. The past is beyond change, and the future remains uncertain. The only moment you truly have is the present. As the famous author and philosopher Lao Tzu said, if you are depressed, you are living in the past. If you are anxious, you are living in the future. If you are at peace, you are living in the present. So, actively shift your thoughts to focus on living fully in the now, appreciating each moment as it comes. Every morning when you wake up, start with a smile and remind yourself to live your best today. What would happen if you set a new goal each day? This could be anything from learning a new skill, enhancing your work efficiency, reading a book, or starting a new financial habit. Imagine the difference it would make if you dedicated time to developing a savings plan or signing up for a life insurance policy to secure your future. These small daily actions accumulate, preparing you for whatever life might bring. Reflect on this. How often do you find yourself stuck in thoughts about things that have already happened or worrying about things that might never occur? By redirecting your energy towards the present, you can transform your mindset and approach life with a more positive outlook. As the great Eleanor Roosevelt once said, "Yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, today is a gift." That's why we call it the present. This profound statement reminds us to cherish the here and now. Let's delve deeper. Imagine you start each day with a simple intention, perhaps to be kinder, more productive, or simply more mindful. What impact could this have on your overall happiness and success? When you set these small, achievable goals, you are actively shaping your future, one step at a time. Over time, these consistent efforts will accumulate, leading to significant personal growth and readiness for life's challenges. Now, I invite you to think about a goal you've set for today. What is it? How will accomplishing this goal contribute to your personal growth or future preparedness? Share your thoughts and experiences. This reflection can help you understand the importance of living in the present and taking actionable steps towards your goals. Remember that the power of living in the present cannot be overstated. Each day is an opportunity to start anew, to set and achieve small goals that bring you closer to your larger aspirations. Embrace the present moment, set meaningful daily goals, and watch how your life transforms. The lessons and preparedness you accumulate from these daily actions will not only bring you success but also a profound sense of peace and fulfillment. 6. Success doesn't come from solitude. Success in both career and life hinges significantly on the connections and support from friends, mentors, and colleagues you meet along the way. Every experience and relationship presents an opportunity to learn and grow. As the genius Isaac Newton once said, "If I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants." This quote highlights the importance of learning from others to achieve greater heights. In your journey, consider how your interactions and relationships have shaped your progress. Think about the advice from a mentor that guided you through a challenging project, or the support from a friend that gave you the confidence to pursue a new opportunity. The people around you, friends, colleagues, family, are a living dictionary. By observing, asking questions, and seeking answers, you can gain invaluable knowledge and insights. Think about a time when you faced a significant challenge. Perhaps you were stuck on a difficult problem at work, and it was through a brainstorming session with your team that you found a solution. This collaborative effort not only resolved the issue, but also strengthened your bond with your colleagues and enhanced your collective creativity. Such experiences underline the importance of building and maintaining strong relationships. Reflect on your own life. Are there areas where you could benefit from seeking advice or support from others? How can you actively foster connections that will aid your personal and professional growth? Engaging with these questions can help you understand the value of your social network and motivate you to cultivate meaningful relationships. Remember that success is rarely achieved in isolation. By leveraging the wisdom and support of those around you, you can reach new heights and transform your life positively. Use this principle frequently and flexibly to change your mindset and embrace the power of collaboration. By doing so, you will not only achieve your goals but also enrich your life with deeper connections and shared successes. 7. Embrace change for growth. Are you ready to transform your life? One of the most profound golden rules is to embrace change. Change is inevitable, and your ability to adapt will determine your success and happiness. Many fear change because it disrupts their comfort zones, but understanding that change often acts as a catalyst for growth and improvement is crucial. As the philosopher Heraclitus wisely said, "The only constant in life is change." This quote reminds us that resisting change is futile, and accepting it can lead to personal development and new opportunities. Think about a significant change in your life, such as starting a new job, moving to a different city, or ending a relationship. Initially, these changes may have felt overwhelming or frightening, but over time, they likely brought new experiences, skills, and perspectives. Embracing change allows you to remain flexible and open-minded, essential qualities for navigating life's unpredictable nature. In today's fast-paced world, change happens rapidly, especially with technological advancements and evolving societal norms. To stay ahead, you must continuously learn and adapt to new circumstances. Reflect on your current situation. Are there changes you are resisting? How might embracing these changes positively impact your life? Engage with these questions and consider sharing your thoughts. Embracing change isn't about giving up control, but about recognizing when to let go and flow with life's currents. In conclusion, making change a welcome part of your life can lead to significant personal and professional growth. By accepting and adapting to change, you open yourself to new possibilities and experiences that can enrich your life. Remember, growth and success often come from stepping outside your comfort zone and embracing the unknown. So, the next time you face change, view it as an opportunity to learn and evolve, and watch how it transforms your life for the better. 8. Persistence overcomes obstacles. Let's talk about a golden rule that has the power to dramatically change your life. Persistence. Persistence is the quality that keeps you moving forward despite challenges and setbacks, a trait that many successful individuals attribute to their achievements. As Winston Churchill famously said, "Success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts." This quote underscores the vital role persistence plays in reaching long-term goals. In your personal and professional life, you will undoubtedly encounter obstacles. These challenges can be discouraging, but they also present opportunities to develop resilience and determination. Think about a marathon runner who trains for months, facing physical and mental barriers yet continues to push forward. This relentless perseverance eventually leads to the joy of crossing the finish line, a feat that exemplifies the power of persistence. In our modern world, the fast-paced nature of life and the desire for instant gratification often test our persistence. We are surrounded by stories of overnight success, which can make the journey seem daunting when results are not immediate. However, it's important to remember that meaningful success usually requires time and sustained effort. Building a successful business, for example, doesn't happen overnight. It involves countless hours of hard work, learning from failures, and continually adapting strategies. Entrepreneurs who persist through tough times are the ones who ultimately succeed, turning their dreams into reality through sheer determination. Reflect on a goal you have set for yourself. Have you faced any challenges that made you consider giving up? How can you reignite your persistence to overcome these obstacles? Asking yourself these questions helps you understand the significance of persistence and its crucial role in achieving your aspirations. Remember, every challenge you face is an opportunity to strengthen your resolve and learn valuable lessons that contribute to your growth. Consider the story of Thomas Edison, who famously failed thousands of times before successfully inventing the light bulb. His journey was filled with setbacks, but his persistence never wavered. Edison's story teaches us that failure is not the end, but a stepping stone towards success. His persistence allowed him to learn from each failure, refine his approach, and ultimately succeed. This mindset is essential for anyone looking to achieve significant goals in life. Persistence is a powerful tool that can help you overcome obstacles and achieve your goals. By cultivating a mindset that embraces challenges and continues to push forward, you set yourself up for long-term success. Every setback you encounter is not a defeat, but a setup for a comeback. We'd love to hear from you. Share one word that describes something you're grateful for today. Maybe it's family, health, or a good book. Comment below and let's fill the comments with gratitude. 9. Gratitude enhances well-being. Gratitude is about recognizing and appreciating the good things in your life, no matter how small they may be. As the Roman philosopher Seneca wisely said, true happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. This quote reminds us of the importance of appreciating what we have now instead of constantly longing for more. Incorporating gratitude into your daily routine can have profound effects on your mental and emotional health. Research shows that individuals who regularly practice gratitude experience lower levels of stress, better sleep, and an overall greater sense of well-being. By focusing on the positives in your life, you shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance, fostering a more optimistic outlook. A practical way to start is by keeping a gratitude journal. Each day, write down 3 things you are grateful for. This simple practice can help you become more aware of the good in your life. You might express gratitude for a supportive friend, a beautiful sunset, or a personal achievement. Over time, these small acknowledgments can accumulate, creating a more positive and content mindset. Think about a typical day in your life. Are there moments you often overlook that bring you joy or comfort? Perhaps it's the morning coffee that starts your day, the brief but meaningful conversation with a colleague, or the peaceful moment before you go to bed. Reflecting on these moments can help you appreciate the richness of your everyday experiences. Consider the story of a busy executive who was always stressed and overwhelmed. After learning about the benefits of gratitude, he began to take a few minutes each day to reflect on what he was thankful for. Initially, it felt awkward, but gradually, he noticed a significant change in his outlook. He became more positive, his stress levels decreased, and he even found himself enjoying his work more. This simple shift in mindset made a tremendous difference in his life. Engage with these questions to better understand the impact of gratitude on your well-being and share your thoughts. Practicing gratitude isn't about ignoring life's challenges, but about balancing them with an appreciation for the good things you have. Gratitude is a powerful practice that can enhance your happiness and overall well-being. By regularly acknowledging and appreciating the positives in your life, you can cultivate a more fulfilling and positive mindset. Remember, happiness isn't about having everything but appreciating everything you have. So, start practicing gratitude today and watch how it transforms your perspective and enriches your life. Thank you for watching. The key message from today's video is that by applying these golden rules, making the right choices, valuing your time, learning from mistakes, stepping back to leap forward, living in the present, building strong connections, embracing change, persisting through obstacles, and practicing gratitude, you can transform your life for the better. If you found this content helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel, Stoic in Your Life. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss our upcoming videos. Stay inspired and keep growing.